Warning. The ZeroDead podcast is made for mature audiences only. Content warnings can be found in the episode description.
Hey, and welcome to episode 14 of The Pipeline, our penultimate episode. And because next episode is our finale, we are doing a giveaway. If you want to know what and how you can win, please check out our Twitter page. And for now, enjoy episode 14, penultimate episode of The Pipeline.
So yeah, it was great. It was also like one of the senior leadership team who was looking at me like, "What the fuck?"
I just good morning.
And then I explained it, and he started laughing. So it's good, no worries. But yeah.
All right. So last session, stuff happened. We lost a person, but gained a friend. We ended on Steven stepping out of the very large snowcat and saying,
"What the fuck happened here? What did you guys do?"
Well, hello, Steve. I'm sorry, we're just processing that you're the first person that we've seen in quite a while. Who are you, Steve? What are you doing here?
How do you know my name?
You've just said, I'm Steve. I think, did you? No? We'll retcon that.
Sorry, maybe we should start again with what
should.
Jeroen said. Yeah.
Maybe we should.
Oh, just to clarify, because I think also the confusion was also for me because when we finished the section, we already knew he was Steven.
Yeah, but we don't know that yet.
But no, just to clarify, we don't know that.
We start the session that he gets out of the thing and says, "What the hell happened here?"
I have to erase that. What happened after that?
And erase and in character
And
take 3.
Steve.
In focus.
See. So Steve, no.
Hello? Who? Wait, is you don't going to say it again?
Yes.
Well, we were
Now-
waiting on Jeroen, but he didn't
because
do
now
it.
We're starting. All right.
Okay,
3,
take
2,
4.
Okay.
1, go.
Well, what the fuck happened here? What did you guys do?
Who the fuck are you?
Who the fuck am I? Who the fuck are you?
I am Koko.
We work for Exxon, the pipeline.
Do we? We work for Exxon, the pipeline.
Oh, okay. Do you guys have a telephone?
Wait, who are you, though?
I'm Steven. I'm from the town over that I definitely didn't forget the name of.
Telegraph.
Telephone Creek?
Even
Telegraph.
Telegraph Creek. Yes.
You need a telegraph or a telephone?
Either. I just need someone to call for help because Telegraph Creek got attacked by Yetis.
What?
Oh, so okay, we're on the same page then. So, Stephen, I'm going to point towards the Radio Shack and go, Stephen, unfortunately, we don't have any communications ourselves. We need to get the fuck out of here.
We would
Because
like a
those
telephone.
things... Yes,
My
those
God,
things attacked here last night as well. We need to get out of here.
They blew up your Radio Shack?
One attacked us while we was hiding in the Radio Shack and we had to blow it up to try and kill it.
Yeah, no-
Escape. It killed our doctor. There's quite a few dead bodies up here, Stephen. We need to get us out. I'm just a pipeline worker. We're just...
Amazing.
Wait,
right,
but Yetis? What?
Yes. You know, big, hairy, white-ish snow monsters?
With red eyes?
I didn't stop to look.
I think we're talking about the same things?
Well,
People? Things?
I would be concerned if there were 2 kinds of Yetis running around.
Hey, who the fuck knows anymore?
How many people know about these Yetis, Stephen?
I mean, there's me and then there's whoever survived back at Telegraph Creek. I hope there's some still left. But yeah. In fact, I know there are some still left because I heard voices screaming for help and telling me to go get help from the pipeline station.
And you did not have any telephones in Telegraph Creek? That is ironic.
I think the Yetis snapped the telegraph cables and the telephone cables and the internet cables. They don't like cables.
Well, Stephen, we can't stay here. It's dangerous, too dangerous here.
Inclined to agree.
So, could you get us out, please?
Wait. All this conversation, Kilo was just watching. She didn't say her name. She didn't say anything. She was just observing this conversation. Is the cat thing that Steven came behind him?
I imagine he's standing next to him.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Kilo just walks straight to him, shakes his hand and say, "Hi, I'm Kilo." And she just passed by him and go look to see if it's working, to see how many people it fits, this type of things.
Well, last episode we determined that it sounded large enough for 4 people because of orange.
Yeah, what I mean is just Kilo is not talking because she's paying more attention to the thing.
Definitely confused by this. He's going like, hello? Ma'am? What are you? Please get out of my snowcat.
Wait, so, Steven, wait. She is fine. She
She's
can
a pilot.
drive.
She's fine. She's
Yes. But I want to know what you bring to the team. Because, well, really, I want
Bring
to
a
know what you can
snowcat?
do. Well, yeah, that is great, but, what other stuff can you do?
great. He's Koko pointing a shotgun at him right now, and I'm going to walk in front of Koko and push it down. No.
No,
Coco
He's our rescue, Koko.
Coco is unarmed. Well, no, Coco has, weapons on him, but he's not actively using them.
Stephen, my French friend here, is quite passionate about his work.
Excuse me, Belgian.
Okay, my Belgian... hey, you're just Belgian friend here is quite passionate. Anyway, Stephen, we need to get the hell out of here, and I'm going to try and whisper to Coco and say, does this mean that the whole of Telegraph Creek is now a vector, and we need to, because they all know about this, and we're here to silence it,
Well, if so, I'm up for the job. But
Go-
where are we going to go?
Well, I was
anywhere.
assuming
think
that
it's
you
going
would
to be
know.
far.
Just as you are talking and discussing, the ground has a slight tremble, and a loud bang can be heard from the direction of Telegraph Creek.
Oh god, another landslide?
Or an explosion.
Well, let's just jump in the fucking snowcat. Let's go
Alright, everybody in.
Go where?
But yes.
towards Telegraph Creek. We've got to get to the cave.
Yes, actually, so, bit of background. We believe that whatever is happening because of a landslide in a cave, which happened a while ago. And that is where the creatures come from. But I can give you documentation. And I give him the things to read about the creatures. And then ask, can you read this and say if this is anything of what you've seen? Because, we could use help, I guess.
Well, let me have a look. Actually, the whole reason I am in this region at all is because a friend of mine sent me some kind of cryptic message that there was something weird that they found.
Ooh, can I read that message? I mean, or can we compare notes?
It's like, can we get just
If
Kilo to drive us, and you can sit in the back and
We have a tea party while you drive.
compare notes on the way to the cave. Might as well. It's going to take about 30 minutes.
Also, we are in the garage, right?
No, we've walked outside. Now we're at the front gate. We've walked out the garage. We was going to start our snowcat, but our snowcat
right.
can only carry 3 people, I think.
Yeah, no, I was just going to ask if we should give one more look around the garage to see if we find anything.
Yes, I think we should show him the crate.
Yeah, maybe you can show him the crate.
I wonder if this is what you were talking about. And I walk over to the crate and open it and show him like the huge skull. Is this what your friend was saying?
I don't know. He didn't tell me much other than that I might be interested in it. I think I lost the notes in all the panic. I must have left it back at Telegraph Creek.
Okay.
All right.
But
I guess, what are your thoughts about this huge skull? Which I think, with sort of my knowledge of animal bones, I do think that this is like actual bone. It's not a recreation, which means that, which just makes me wonder what the fuck. But, I keep thinking what's the fuck anyway, all the time.
Can I do an anthropology check on the skull to see what it could tell me?
For sure, yeah, for sure.
54 under 70.
Nice.
You check this skull. It looks very much human, but in a like mutant kind of way. It has the same amount of teeth. It has the same bone at the back of the skull that's so distinctively human, but this is clearly not human. This is either some proto-human that's never been seen before, because the skull's at least 4 times the size of a human skull. So this might be the greatest discovery of a lifetime, or a hoax. And it looks quite real.
Right. I mean, and it looks like, just based on the size, I can assume that it's the same thing as what attacked us.
Yeah. Seeing the skull size, you rolled a 55?
54.
54. Well, close enough. Yeah, it's the same size as the thing that attacked you. And as you look around, one thing you notice is, of course, the dead body in the snow. The naked dead body.
Whoa, who is he? Is he the doctor you talked about?
No. He is... Wait, look, I have his finger, and I hold up the finger.
I look at the others, and I go like, do I want to know?
You need to know, really.
Yes. So, while we were on the roof, trying to protect ourselves from the beings, one of them climbed up, and I chopped off the claw, and the claw turned into a finger. And when eventually we were able to kill that thing, it turned into a human.
Wow.
Yes.
Fascinating.
Okay. Whatever floats your boat.
I want to go check on the corpse and see if I can find any signs of mutation, I guess.
You look at the corpse, and besides the gaping wound in his chest and the gaping wound at the back of his head, the body does have, if you're looking around, some weird-looking etches in it. And it's not etches as in notches, but it looks like some weird symbol carved in the palm of the hand.
Do I recognize that symbol?
That depends. Have you looked at the papers that Koko gave you?
Maybe he just points out to us that he sees it, and then we have seen the note.
Well, I gave the notes a quick glance, but I probably, unless there was like a big drawing of it, I probably would have missed it. But yeah, I'll just point it out, like, oh, what is this? He's got some kind of weird symbol on his hand.
Wait, what is it? And I grab the papers out of Stephen's hand and compare.
It's what looks like written is the symbol of Ithaca.
Fuck. But then that does not add up with the notes, because the notes say that if you use that symbol, you banish them.
Well, maybe these people were trying to stop what they started. They were not able to because they transformed before, because there is a very specific way to be done to actually work. So maybe they turned into things because they were trying. First, they opened the portal, let's say, and then they tried to close. And when they were trying, it didn't work, and then they turn into those things. So that means that we are maybe in risk of also turning into things if we are trying to do the same.
Does anybody have occultism?
I do, yes. I have a whole of 10.
I have 60.
Ooh, Stephen. Welcome to the team. Are you going to roll?
Yep. Oops, I missed one of the roll. Bounced out. Let me roll again.
Sure.
2.
A whopping 2?
Ooh.
A whopping 2.
I love these new dice.
These old dice, yes, they're amazing.
Oh.
If you're thinking about this name, and it kind of rings a bell. You think back, and Ithaca is one of the great old ones. A horrifying giant with roughly human shape and glowing red eyes. He is also known as the god of cold, the god of winds, the windwalker, and the Wendigo. He is believed to prowl the Arctic waste, hunting down unwary travelers and slaying them in a gruesome fashion. And he thrives in cold. Bitter, bitter cold. Somebody roll me an ID roll, which is your intelligence roll.
How you can roll?
11 under 60.
With an 11, you know that it is uncharacteristically cold in the last few weeks. The Weather Channel even reported that this cold is unprecedented in years past. Even when they started measuring, it's never been this cold.
I think whatever is here is causing it to be freezing all the time.
Are we talking about gods now, then? Are we, like, you're telling me there's some big, massive, evil one of these things with big eyes and shit? And...
I mean,
Yes.
it is,
Is that so hard to believe after what you've seen?
No, that's what scares me. How are we supposed to fight something like that, sir?
Well, you're not generally.
Actually, I think for Koko, putting this together, and I don't want to fuck myself over here, Koko is so based in nature and knowing what is up that putting this together and hearing that this is like some mythological creature will need a sanity roll.
Sure.
This could go very bad. But it makes sense because, up until this point, it was like, well, it could be anything. A mythical creature is like, that just doesn't make sense, basically. Okay, I'm gonna roll. 9 under 71. So
You take 1
Wasn't
sanity
so bad.
damage as you wreck your brain and you look at the papers you have, and again your eye falls on the Polaroid of the giant altar, the giant temple deep inside the cave. And carrying over the 11, this is something you have to deal with. If this is a portal to bring forward a great old one, that's the end of the world.
Steven, take a look at this. This might be where the skull is from, but also this might be where these creatures are coming from. And I think this is also connected to the landslide, which happened a while ago. So I agree with Killswitch that we have to go to the cave. And I think that is what we will find there. That gate.
Yes. Yeah, if this Ithaca, the Wendigo, the Great Old One, if whatever is there is trying to summon it, or it's trying to come through, then...
Well, it's trying. It's already happening.
Not yet the Great Old One itself. I think these ones are like his children?
His minions.
Devotees, maybe?
I think these are the people that he was able to turn into his things.
His cult followers.
Yeah.
You think this is a religion?
I think it
Well-
started that way, but then other people have been turned, like all the people from the pipeline. Sorry, Steve, yes. Everyone from the pipeline has been turned. We were supposed to go and investigate, but for some reason, we haven't found anyone. Just dead bodies.
Well, we did found one.
Not true. We did find 2.
We killed one, and
Oh.
the other one
Well.
ran away to the forest.
No, the other one was taken by
to
one
the
of these things into the forest. Still tied to a bench.
Stephen, as we discussed last time, people from Telegraph Creek were also abducted by these things.
Do we have any idea, like approximately how many that would have been?
Well, they took 4 or 5 people. And they also took one from here, that you know.
Okay, that's half a dozen that they took. I imagine that I also, like when they attacked Telegraph Creek, I also heard or saw about 5 or 6 different ones.
Exactly, Steve. These things are turning them into yetis, for lack of a better word. They're
So-
gone. Exxon's gone. We need to stop this.
So if we
And-
combine the numbers, it's about 12 of these things that we know.
I'd guess anywhere between 10 and 15 at least. Might be more in the cave. Maybe the ones that attacked Telegraph Creek were not the ones that attacked this place. Maybe there's even more.
So do you think there is a possibility that if we close the portal, all of these things are going to go with, or are going to be destroyed as well? Otherwise, that would mean that we still have to fight all of them to then get to the portal. And it's really difficult. They can be killed, but it's not really easy, and we are not armed enough.
Not armed enough. I brought 2 rifles.
Yes, but I think we need more. I think we need the big kaboom.
Are you saying we should call the agency and ask for an airstrike of the entire area?
No, I think we
From
should
Orb
take...
and see?
I think we cannot call because the radio does not work because
This
you blew
radio
up...
doesn't-
Yeah,
But
okay, great.
I still have spare parts to make another short radio that could probably connect to an antenna back in Telegraph Creek.
However, we only have limited daylight. We know that these things hunt at night. So I do not think we have time to build a radio right now. Also, we have
6 a.m.
dynamite. We do have
Yes.
dynamite.
Yes, we do, yes. Blow the cave, seal them in.
Well, I guess blow up the portal so they cannot get out. And then we will see what we will do with the ones that are left behind.
Yep, works for me. And if we'll have to do any type of sacrifice to close this thing, I'm up to it. I can do the...
I can do the sacrificing. I can kill people.
I
can't.
No.
You mean, I was going to say, do you mean you sacrifice yourself or you sacrifice one of us? Because
Well, I meant
I'm not
one
sure
of
I'm
the-
okay.
Well, I'm in.
I definitely meant one of these two.
Talking about the dynamite. You search the garage and find a box which is labeled dynamite. You open it just to check it. On top of 8 sticks of dynamite is a stone slab with what looks like carvings on it.
Ooh, hello. It's a big bean in the front. And we got like 6 pillars and then 2 people chanting. Is there a fire behind them?
Well, it
Mr.
does look... Oh, we've seen that image.
It's like a pyramid split in half. It's like the...
No, the one in the left corner that has something that it seems like written, like words that we cannot recognize. Didn't we see that before?
Oh, but there's the symbol that's in the symbol on the banishment ritual.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Can anyone read the writing? Mr. Anthropology Steve.
Can I roll for...
What do you have a language?
I was hoping for a cult. I have Ancient Greek and Latin.
No, this is not ancient Greek or Latin.
It would maybe be the chant that you have to do, that you have to say.
Just to speed things along just a bit. A symbol can either be used to banish, but maybe also to summon. And it's the symbol of Ithaca.
It looks like the symbol is used in different directions, possibly. So you look at the paper here, the first one where they're talking about the Urayul. The symbol is in a different direction than the symbol that is for banishment. But then if we look at the picture, it looks like 6 either bodies or 6 people with their arms up and 2 people in the middle with their arms up, but we are only 4 people. Do you think that is a thing?
We killed a bunch of
They
people.
might be the sacrifices, or they might be people that were taken by the Yetis, hung up, waiting for to be turned into Yetis.
Wait. When we first heard them, when we killed one, we heard 6 howls. When we killed one, we only heard 5.
Yeah, that's why I said that with the number that we have heard here and the numbers that Steven has heard in the telegraph, they were 6 for each.
Yeah, but we don't know if they were the same or not.
But it makes sense. And also these big things, that they look like the 2, like the entrance, right?
Yes, and it looks like something is coming through.
Yeah, exactly.
The big one.
And there's a chest. So do you think that since it's probably we are going there, we are taking the thing we found in the garage with us?
The stone or the head?
Both?
Well, both.
Well, do we really need to take the head? Because we're blowing it all up.
Orange snowcats are big enough to fit 4 people and luggage.
Well, I was thinking of this with the
Everyone
dynamite.
knows that.
Because we've got 2 snowcats that work now. So say, like, we have 2x2, because we've got 2 pilots. Steve drove it up here so we can drive back. And then we've got Kilo as well for our snowcat. We transport a load of fuel in barrels on the one snowcat and dynamite on the other one. So in case something happens, it doesn't go kablooey in our face. But at the same time, when we get there, we can put dynamite with the barrels for an even bigger explosion.
And use the 2 snowcats as lights to illuminate.
Ish.
And we definitely take these notes and this thing. Everything that seems to belong to that place, we bring and we leave it there. Nothing of this should be saved.
And this orange snowcat's got a big machine gun on the top, hasn't it? Yes, everyone agree.
Because everyone knows that an orange snowcat has everything on top.
Howitzer.
Yeah, of course.
A time machine? Hot tub.
Of course, everything. All the trimmings.
When you say we take back everything that came from there, does that include the body?
Yeah, definitely.
I think we should.
We could put it in a barrel if you don't want to look at it.
We can just push it. No, it's going to break, right?
But I want to keep the finger.
No. Koko?
I'm kind of attached to it now.
Koko? Let it go.
No. No.
Everything. The rock, everything. Even the notes, everything. We should just destroy everything.
That's our mission. We've got to cover this up after all.
That's your mission, to cover this up?
It's hard to remember, but that's why we are here.
Ignore us, Steve. We're just talking bollocks, mate. Don't worry.
Steven, I think you should know we have not slept in a while, and also we had a pretty terrible night. So, whatever we say, do not take us too seriously. Apart from the stuff that we just discussed about, the plan.
That's very serious.
Yes.
But a part of that, it's not.
How about the body of the manager?
How many bodies are there?
Yes, there are too many. Do not worry about it.
Oh, there was also a plane crash a few days ago. There's a few bodies up there as well.
Do we bring all the bodies?
Well, it worries me that this body is not going back, but maybe it's not a problem after we close the portal.
What about the doctor?
And we can also leave this problem for the futures, Kokos and Killswitch, and Stevens, and worry just about our problem.
Yes, I think the biggest priority is going to the cave and bring all the stuff that we want, and then do the kaboom.
I'm working on that already, if the storyteller allows me.
And you say bringing back the bodies, does that include Bill and Kardiac? Both had the head blown off.
I don't know.
Just take everything. Load it up.
Pile of bodies.
A montage.
Yeah, just bring all the bodies.
You take everything. The 2 snowcats drive off, leaving pumping station number 31 behind. Takes a while. The weather is not really picking up, but the snow is picking up. The wind is picking up. Visibility is nigh impossible. But you carry on. You push on. And right around the time that you think, this is hopeless, we cannot see, we don't know where we are, it looks like you're in the eye of the storm. There's no snow, barely any wind, but on the side of the mountain you see the unmistakable signs of a landslide. I imagine you all push on, drive towards it.
We have the map and the location on there, so we know
right around where it is.
Yeah.
Is it passable to the cave entrance, like the offshoot? Is the landslide behind it?
Well, the landslide revealed a black opening that stands out in stark contrast to the white snow surrounding it. As you approach, you can feel a slight breeze blowing out of the cave, and despite the fact that it's well below zero there, the air emitting from the cavern is colder still. As you're unpacking your snowcats and unpacking your gear, getting ready to go inside or at least explore the opening, there's a faint odor carried to you on that noisome air that's rancid, sour and metallic. It feels like corruption. It feels like putrefaction and smells like death. A large crimson handprint marks the stone above the entrance and might be mistaken for human, except for its size and its fine scratch near the end of each fingertip. Claw marks.
Do I recognize this, or does Koko recognize this as the claw marks that were of the claws that I cut off one of the fingers of?
Yes.
Just bigger?
No, not even bigger, the same size.
Okay.
It's exactly the claws of the Yeti.
And the smell, do I recognize that as death and decay, basically? Like decomposing? Yes,
but it's more than that.
Okay.
It's not just death and decay, it is corruption. It is evil. There's this evil smell coming out. I have no other way to describe it. The smell
You're evil.
Is evil.
It's like Skeletor then.
I think we're in the right place. Sadly. Because I wish I was somewhere else, but just saying.
On the ride over here.
I think we are in the right place.
Yeah. On the ride over here, I was thinking maybe we should set up a failsafe. So set up a trap with the second snowcat. We can all fit in the orange one. But if I strap up a load of fuel and dynamite to the other snowcat, we can probably make a delay of some sort with the trap for it to basically go kablooey at the entrance and seal it off if we kind of maybe die in this cave.
Don't we need that to blow up the gate itself?
Well, we can save some of it for the gate, but we do need a failsafe.
Yes, but...
Or any means necessary to seal this shit off.
I guess, it can go both ways. It can seal it up, or it can create another landslide and expose a bigger area.
But can I do the maths?
What are you trying to do?
Work out the probability of causing a landslide with mathematics.
There has been a landslide there, so there's no land to slide anymore, basically.
Yeah, so... we need a plan B, guys. That's all I'm saying.
before we need a plan B, we need a plan A, because
I was just going to say that. I'm not sure what is the plan.
Is the plan here other than blow up the gate? I heard something about a banishment spell, you said? Are we going for that? We're just gonna blow it up and see what happens?
I say we blow it up.
Pull me an alertness roll.
Everyone?
Sure.
39 under 44.
6!
Hey, I'm liking these dice.
58 under 60.
Well,
Faye finds a dice on the floor.
under something.
All of you hear what sounds like the scream of a young girl coming from inside the cave. Whereas first you're mistaken it might be the wind howling. It is the scream of a small child.
Nice. That was the first thing I was going to ask.
How far away?
It's difficult to say.
Oh my god, it's little Helen. You gotta save her.
Weapons at the ready then? Are we going to rig up stuff to blow, just in case the banishment doesn't work?
I mean, it could be a lure. We've heard these things make weird sounds before.
But it's... Hell, we need to save her. And everyone else that may be in that cave. And I grab my rifle.
Could I have your other rifle?
Go for it.
Thank you. What rifle is it?
It's a rifle.
Just rifle.
Wasn't it an AR-15?
This is my rifle.
So I don't remember.
Let's just say you have one AR-15 and a shotgun.
I'll take a shotgun.
I'll take the AR-15.
Are we going in then? Are we doing this?
Oui.
I'll grab the dynamite.
Right. Well, then we are in the end game of this adventure. And I'm going to pee.
How dare you?
Be right back. Let's pick it up where we left off. You're standing in front of the entrance. It's roughly 20 feet wide and 12 feet tall. From the outside, all you can see that it's perfect darkness within. But around the area, you can see some various articles of shredded clothing, boots, gloves, a coat, and various personal items such as what you can see in the snow, a wallet, maybe a watch, some jewelry. Jewelry? What a
Jewelry.
terrible word. And so on. As you're looking and you're sifting through these things quickly, you see a wallet belonging to David Woods. Contains $83 and a driver's license, a Tahitian tribal ID, and a scrap of some strange, unidentifiable writing on it. You find a watch with an inscription in the back that says, "For my beloved James," and it's clearly broken. The glass has been broken. According to the calendar date, it happened several days ago. And then you see an Axon identification badge belonging to a certain Anna Levesque. It's attached to a fragment of clothing and is stained with blood. The badge indicates that she is a Canadian government safety inspector from Vancouver. As you're looking, the entrance emits some fetid air. And it's so bad I want whoever is trying to go inside to make me a sanity check.
I will. 53 under 70.
You've smelled death before. Heck, you delivered death before. You're no stranger to death.
Oh, no.
Feeling your resolve, you step forward. And strangely, the moment you step through this opening, everything in front of you is dark. The only thing you can hear is the creaking of ice and snow under your boots as you take a moment to let your eyes adjust to the dark. Koko's the only one to going in?
Yeah, letting Koko go ahead, have a look at the area, come back and tell us what's actually going on in there.
All right.
Oh, he's on a stealth mission.
He's on a stealth mission. I think it's a good idea, seeing as we're playing a close game.
Oh, okay. Yes, definitely ourselves.
Koko.
Give us the little symbol.
Yep. I will give the signal when it's time to redo this.
I can't wait to listen to this on Spotify.
Mm-hmm.
At ZeroDead Pod.
Oh, you're sure you're ready? I don't think you're ready for this jelly.
Just saying, the moment that Koko steps in, he goes onto his hands and knees so that he's down by the ground, so that if it's too dark and he can't see, he can feel around rather than fall over and make an ass of himself, basically. Like a cat.
Meow. You take a moment to let your eyes adjust to the scant lighting, and you drop to the floor on your knees, and descending deeply into the side of the mountain, you come to first a fork in the tunnel. A twisting passage to the right makes it difficult to see for more than 50 feet or so at a time, and the uneven surface makes judging size and distance difficult. The left passage drops more sharply, though it is still manageable without climbing gear. As you're looking and feeling, the floors and walls are smooth and slick, while the ceilings are choked with what look like stalactites of ice. Every now and then, you see great shafts of ice that have broken loose from the ceiling and are now driven into the floor like spears. The temperature in here is almost unbearably cold, dropping to 40 degrees below zero. A thick layer of blue ice covers all surfaces, making the descent difficult, and the ice seems to be getting thicker as you press on. Again, somewhere in the distance, you hear the sound of a young girl whimpering pathetically. Did you bring a light source?
No, I did not.
Well, in that case, the light from outside is being swallowed in about a few meters. To expedite this process, let's say you rush back, grab a flashlight, and rush back in.
Okay, I will.
Yeah. Just to make it easier.
Yes. Do I see where the ice is getting thicker, or do I notice any changes in temperature, like going into one of the entrances and then going into the other a little bit more?
Well, you can tell that to the right-hand side, it twists and turns, and you cannot see the ending. To the left-hand side, there is a kind of a downward slope. It's not so bad that you need icing gear or ice climbing gear to traverse it, but it will. You will have to do a dexterity check.
Okay. To go down or to go up, or both?
To go down, and to the right-hand side is level, and to the left goes slightly downwards.
God, this is hard. And there's no indication. Can I roll for any of this to see if I can hear, like, where the sound is coming from?
The sound is coming from the left.
Oh, okay, well then I go left. And I will roll for dexterity. 42 under 65.
You slip and slide downward. You slide left, you slide right, but seeing as you're on all fours, you can see that as you are not falling, but sliding, you come to another fork in this cave. Give me a listen roll, or alertness roll.
54 under 60.
You hear what sounds like a voice whispering in the darkness from your left. Help me.
I go left. But it sounds very close, right?
It's difficult to say.
I think I need to turn off my light, knowing what happened to Kardiac. No, I keep my light on.
Okay.
What? I keep my light on for now.
You keep your light on. It's still slippery, but give me another dexterity check.
27 under 65.
You slip and slide further down this pathway, and you come across a huge domed chamber that has a wide, smooth floor and almost polished like a mirror, with a number of alcoves and tunnels that spread out from this cavern. Nearly 50 feet overhead, the ceiling shimmers as if covered with some sort of gossamer lattice of ice. The deep cold here seems to reach into your very bones, causing them to ache. Any exposed skin burns from the cold. A few yards ahead, near the center of the chamber, is an unsettling dark mass, roughly 5 feet in diameter. The faint voice of a girl emits from the shape, repeating the whispered words, "Help me, help me." The shape lifts off the floor, revealing itself to be a bluish-gray spider with a pestilently bloated body and long, spiny legs. It molted gray on its abdomen with the size of azure on its forebody. The legs and jelly are tipped in black. The rounded head in front is of a paler gray hue and pocked with a dozen random black spots. Eyes. Suddenly, this hellish arachnid lunges forward, skittering towards you, its childlike giggling raking at your already frayed nerves. Give me a sanity check.
Holy fuckeroni! 94! Fuck! Okay, well, I guess that's the end of Koko.
Roll me a d10.
3.
Seeing this beast lunging towards you, you take 5 sanity damage in one go.
Well, that is great.
Not great, Bob.
Nope. Okay.
How does this manifest in you? Fight, flight, or freeze?
I think fight. I think that would be the best, yeah. I think Koko would immediately go, I need to kill this thing.
You brought your shotgun with you?
It brought everything with me.
You brought everything.
I have a machete, slingshot, shotgun, Colt. But I grabbed the shotgun, absolutely.
You grab the shotgun. This beast cackles like a small child as it lunges towards you. You have your gun ready. What do you do?
Take aim and shoot at the eyes.
All right.
Weakest point, right?
Roll me an attack roll.
That is 50 under 60. How far away is it?
It's getting closer and closer. Let's say 10 meters.
Okay, good. 2d8, which is this. 8! 3.
11 points of damage as the shotgun blast hits it in the face area, and it screeches and cackles still as it lunges towards you and tries to attack you with a bite.
Fun.
And seeing as you're just shot it in the face, its vision is kind of messed up, and it tries to lunge at you and lunge at you and lunge at you, but misses as you expertly dodge out of the way of each of its bite attacks. What do you do?
I think at this time, can the sanity be worn off in that case? Like, after the initial shock, am I still off?
Well, you tell me.
I guess I'm going to shoot at it again.
This is point blank, so you have a bonus die.
Ooh, what does that mean?
Oh, you get a plus 20 bonus, let's say.
Okay, well, I rolled 47 under 60, so
all right.
7 and 3, 10.
You shoot off with your shotgun blast about 2 of its legs as it skitters and tries to dodge and weave, and it tries to attack you once more. Koko, you are a lucky son of a bitch as it misses you with its bites. What do you do?
Very close, isn't it?
Yes.
I want to stab the machete through its head.
All right, that's a called shot, though. Also, you're holding a shotgun, so I don't think...
I'm going to hold a shotgun, yeah. What am I doing? I was like, fuck it. No, shotgun again. Eyes, baby. 22! Oh my god. Rolling where it matters.
You take aim. As it lunges upwards to give you one last swipe on your face, you shoot it straight in the beak. As its mandibles fall to the ground, being shot off, pulverized, and it falls to the ground and does the whole spidery legs into each other. What do you do as you kill a Borean spider?
Cut off one of the fangs and take it as a souvenir.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right. Let's come back to
Okay, great.
Here we go. Hello.
Hello.
No.
Hello.
Let's see. Faye is very busy.
Hey. Hey.
Hello, Faye. As you're standing
Koko.
there outside, you see Koko move into this giant black opening in the mountain. What do you do?
I'm going to start getting all the explosives ready.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going to tie a couple to the other snowcat as well as a plan B.
I think I'll help.
If only you had Koko with his booby-trapping skills to make this work. But no, you had to send him into the darkness on a stealth mission.
Obviously, we've seen him doing it many times by now.
many times.
I've got a 15 electrician, so couldn't I make a rudimentary tripwire kind? Not a tripwire, a detonator.
Roll me something. Roll me D100.
It's 48, and I have a 15 electrician, 40 in mechanic, 50 in microelectronics, a 60 in maths. So you always do the maths. Everything breaks down to maths. And a 40 in engineering, sir. Oh, and science chemistry is 60. So I know about explosives.
Okay.
I have a 80 in detonators.
Mm-hmm. Roll me a luck roll.
Oh no. 59. I know it's not. I know it's more than that. My luck is 24, so that's 59 over 24.
Okay, let's keep that in.
Okay. Can I push the roll?
No, you could make a rudimentary detonation device, probably.
Battery and some wire.
Battery on some wire, indeed.
I lick the
Steven,
battery.
With a PH, what are you doing?
I'm helping the others with the dynamite, I suppose.
Even with a Z, indeed. How do you spell it? With an X. Y. Are you talking about anything, or...?
I don't think so. We are trying to be quiet and stealthy as much as we can.
We're waiting on Koko.
Being quiet and stealthy next to our snowcats that are probably still running with the lights on.
It's
a loud wind.
loud enough. It's
The
loud
wind's blowing
enough.
the other direction. It's fine.
Well, so maybe we are just not talking because we are just focused.
As you're making this plan B, you hear from deep inside the cave 3 shotgun blasts in quick succession. What do you do?
Get more alert.
Get more alert. Yeah, look around. No. Shall I carry on making the bomb while you two check it out? And throw the rifle to Kilo? The shotgun to Kilo? Check out the entrance at least, see if you can hear Koko. Sounds like he's...
Yes.
We need to get this plan B sorted. Get in there. Here, take some dynamite.
Oh, guys.
I'll grab the rifle. I'll grab a flashlight. Koko, you okay?
Wait, maybe I'm okay, I think, but this was big.
Do you need help?
I mean, yes.
Yes. Okay.
Run in.
Running in. Full away.
Watch out, it is very slippery.
As you're running in, both of you give me a dexterity check.
90 over 50.
Oh, nice.
You run in, and it is slippery. Takes a few steps, but you fall flat on your back, taking a whopping 2 damage as your head bumps on the floor. As you're laying there, your flashlight shining on the wall, you pick it up, you stand up, and you are greeted by the sight of what looks like a human figure trapped within an icy wall. Based on its clothing, and the depth of the ice, it's clearly been here for a long, long time. Do you have anthropology?
I do.
Yes.
10 under 70.
The clothes and the way this man looks, this person has been here well over 10,000 years.
Okay.
As you look, you see that this man is wearing some sort of ceremonial garb that includes an unsettling robe made of human skin. Around his neck is what appears to be a small bone disc with a symbol etched in the center.
Would this be the symbol of Ithaca?
No, this looks like a crude symbol of an elder sign. What do you do?
I'm gonna investigate the tribesman shaman a bit further. Just because it's cool, it's interesting.
Sure thing. You can tell that if you have something to break the ice, you could take about 5 minutes, 10 minutes to carve or hack at the ice and maybe even be able to grab this little bone disc. Is that something?
I'm gonna do that.
You hack at it with the butt of your gun, trying to scratch away the ice. As Koko, you hear somebody working the ice.
Hello?
Hello.
What are you doing?
Digging?
You think it is a good idea to dig at a time like this?
It's always a good time to dig.
Jesus Christ.
As you're both yelling at each other, both of you give me a luck roll.
23.
No, but 23 is under your luck score.
54 over 44.
Roll me a d4 as a stalactite from the ceiling falls and hits you square on the shoulder.
1.
Hits you slightly.
Grazes
you. Just a flesh wound. Takes about 5 minutes, but you get the bone disc. Kilo, Kardiac. Moi. Kilo, Killswitch. I would say you were about done with rigging the snowcats. Are you going to follow in or are you going to stay outside?
Gonna look at Kilo then. Kilo, one of us needs to stay. One of us needs to go. I say we play rock, paper, scissors.
I say that I'm the pilot.
So you stay. I like it. If we don't return within, say, 10, 15 minutes, drive it straight in and blow up that entrance.
All right.
Okay, I'm going to
tell them. Let them know you told me this amount of time, so they rush.
Oh, yes.
All right.
Okay.
Should I wait 20 minutes?
20 to 25 minutes.
All right.
Okay.
25 it is.
If we're not back in 30 minutes,
Just wait longer.
45 then. Let's rest in 2 hours. We're not back in 2 hours.
Look, Kilo, if I don't come back, you know what needs to be done.
Yes.
We've got to seal it off. So, it's been nice knowing you if this is goodbye, Kilo.
It was also nice to meet you.
And you were right about Steve. We should have killed... Not Steve, Bill. We should have killed him.
Had
to be done.
It had to be done.
And R.I.P. Kardiac. And now I'm going to load up some dynamite into my jacket. Ready to run in. And I'm going to start running in with my pistol cocked.
Roll me a dex check.
Oh, before he goes in and he's running them, can I ask him to take with him the thing that... the flare something?
Flare gun?
The flare gun?
The flare gun. Because maybe that can be a sign if something really bad happened. He can...
Well, they didn't like it last time, did they? So that's a good...
No,
good
not in them. But also for me, like, if really something really bad happened, I would know.
Oh, shoot
if
out
I
the
have
cave
to
at the
take
flare
action.
gun.
Yeah, like
if
how...
if you see a flare, blow it up.
Yeah.
Right, I'm off.
Coco seems disturbed with that
A lot
decision.
of assumptions on that one, but okay.
We're Delta Green agents, baby. This is what we do. Slowly go insane and die.
Things. Dex check there, Killswitch.
Right, 46 under 65. Like a cat.
Almost lose your footing, but you slip and slide, standing right up, passing your new friend Steven.
I'm gonna run as I'm running past him. What you doing? You got 25 minutes to or whatever. You're not the doctor. Shit. Steve, you got 25 minutes before this whole place blows. Let's get to the job. We need to do this now.
Oh, shit. And I started digging harder.
No, not that. Just start dragging him along.
No, I need this.
We need to get to Koko.
I'm gonna write so many papers about this.
Koko, are you?
You will not.
This area with this dead monstrosity, or are you walking towards the?
No, I'm taking a look around.
What you can see, Koko, besides this dead and smelling beast, there seems like...
Can we do it again? Because also they don't know that there's a smelly beast.
What again?
They don't know that there's a smelly beast. I know. They don't.
They're not there yet.
No.
No. So, what do you want to do again?
Cut off the fang. Take it with me. Walk around. Actually, inspect the thing, and then walk around and see what else is around. Because you said it was a dome with multiple entrances.
Well, it has a huge dome chamber, has a wide, smooth floor, like a polished mirror, with a number of alcoves and tunnels that spread out from this cavern. Nearly 50 feet overhead, the ceiling shimmers as if it's covered with some sort of gossamer lattice of ice. As you are looking around, it's the weirdest thing. The only thing you can see are some weird, veiny, blue-like webbing at the ceiling, like spider webs with very thick strands, and they're a hellish blue. And on the floor, little pock marks of what look like where something was walking, and as you look at this beast, you can tell that its legs, its paws, made little pock marks in the ground. As Killswitch, you arrive at the area that you hear Koko calling from, and the thing in front of you, it's about the size of a small compact car. It's got a dozen scattered eyes over its head and missing parts of its face, as Koko stands there, looking pretty proud of himself.
Well, I'm just gonna slide past it going, nice work, Koko. Yes.
It is the biggest game I shot so far.
If you want to take a trophy, you're on your own on that one.
Oh, don't worry, I already have, and I hold up the fang.
I'm just going to be disgusted again. Oh. But anyway, before I forget, you got 25 minutes to get this done, or Plan B happens, before Kilo decides to drive straight into the entrance and blow us up.
What?
We can't let this thing escape under any circumstances. We've got 25 minutes to end this.
But we don't even know what is in front of us. What if there's 25 spiders until we get to the fucking gate?
Exactly, so just seal
Who
it
put
all
this?
back off.
With us in it?
Well, we've got bingo time of, say, 15 minutes then. Then we've got to run it out of here.
Weren't we supposed to...
I'm going to grab Koko at this point and pull him forward and go, Koko, I don't really want to go that way, if I'm totally honest. I just want to seal this place off and be done with it. Are we blowing up the place? I don't think we can stop them.
If you have a fucking death wish, go ahead.
Okay. Looks like I'm on my own. Get out of here, Koko.
No, I'm not going to get out, but I'm going to shout to Kilo to absolutely not pull any trigger until we say so. 25 minutes, my fucking ass. We have no idea how big this part is.
Yes, but we're going to die and then it's still open. Don't you realize that we're not getting out of here, Koko?
I'm smacking you in the face.
Yeah. Okay, looks like I'm on my own then.
I'm smacking you in the face to shut you up, and then I'm going to shout to Kilo. Kilo!
Yep.
Just yep. Going down the corridor.
Yep.
You better not pull the fucking trigger at 25. You wait until we give you a sign.
Do it.
Okay.
Oh no, we changed to the flare method.
Okay.
Yeah, we should have
Clearly
flared.
lost his... There's not going to be a fucking flare, dude. Because there's like multiple forks in a thing. She's not going to see a flare.
Okay.
Killswitch.
There's...
Sorry.
Yes, sir.
Killswitch. Koko. Roll me a dex check.
Oh, 3 under 65.
I rolled a 1.
Oh, nice.
Ooh.
Like
As
a cat.
you're yelling at Kilo, you hear a sound overhead, and it's a breaking sound, a sound of breaking glass or even breaking ice. As you look up and you see, both of you see a stalagmite or two fall towards you, and you definitely step outside of the way, hearing it shatter on the ground.
Fuck.
Well, time to cock our shotguns and head forward.
It seems very easy to break this thing down because only by screaming pieces fall.
Yeah.
Where's Steven?
I did grab him, but he should be following, but he doesn't seem to be.
I was under the impression that I was still grabbing the bone disc.
I'll rush back and grab Steven. Steven!
No, I need
There's a big giant spider here I want to show you.
Ooh!
Yes. Come.
Ooh, that's an excellent example of cave gigantism.
Are you trying to explain this away as natural?
So, Steven, remember Helen? That was
This
Helen.
is Helen?
Yes.
What?
You didn't tell me that, Koko.
No, that's true. Apologies. Well, you seem to be... I mean, Steven was excited about the spider. You seem to be quite repulsed. Did not want to make it more repulsive.
Fair dues, yes.
It was whispering, help me, and then it was saying, help me, and then it started giggling, and then it was the big spider, and it was great. I shot it. Look at this! I hold up the fang.
Nice. Should we move forward?
Yes, we need to go. Where is Kilo?
Outside on plan B.
I'm outside.
But what? Okay.
Okay, guys.
I guess let's keep going.
We're gonna die. Let's keep going, keep forward. Keep going forward. Let's get to this altar.
As you're moving along this large cave, you enter a titanic cavern. You are first struck by the sheer size of the place. A 200 feet wide, 600 feet long, and over 100 feet tall. It is large enough to hold a typical city block. You're next struck by the fact that this vast space is lit by an eerie blue light that seems to emanate from everywhere and nowhere. It's as if the radiance was in the air itself, or perhaps originated from somewhere deep within the eyes. Finally, your eyes manage to see the structure at the far end of this vast Hyperborean cathedral. 2 8-story stone pillars flank a raised dais with a wide stone stairs that ascend to a translucent blue altar that glows with an inner light of its own. Far above, the vaulted ceiling is covered with countless of spears of ice that creak and crack ominously. The cold in here is nearly unbearable. You can almost feel it radiating from the profane temple. Make me a constitution check.
Ooh, 28 under 75.
25 under 65.
56 over 50.
Stephen, you feel the cold creeping into your bones as you feel the effects of hyperthermia grasp you. We'll come back to what it means mechanically for you. As all of you, I want you to make a POW check.
Ooh, here we go. 87 over 80. Can I use 7 of my luck points?
Sure.
Yeah, there you go. Bam. Oh, God.
78 under 80.
And 68 over 65. Can I also use 3 luck points?
You can. You feel the sense of wrongness and disgust emanating from this altar, as it doesn't belong here. And as you're looking, you see 6 people bound at the altar, and you hear somebody say, I don't know, but my sister, she was here, and I think that maybe you hear people crying, and you hear a little girl asking for help. Let's finish this fucking story next time.
Oh no!
No! Oh,
Helen!
I knew we should have killed him. Knew it. Poor Helen the spider.
Jesus fucking Christ, give me a second, because once again, my mouse says, you need to log in.
Razor, please sponsor us.
We truly live in the future.
Yes. This is the darkest timeline. Anyway.
I've turned it off.